Welcome back to Slice XR. This is Catherine Oaks, your host. Metaverse fashion. What should we wear in the metaverse? Well, according to Harvard Business Review and Insider Intelligence, the amount of time Americans spend immersed in digital media has increased from pre-COVID about 6.3 hours per day to nearly 8 hours per day. Can you believe this? This is incredible. Bloomberg also reported that over 100 billion US dollars were spent on virtual goods in 2021. Incredible. So when this vast digital nation shifts from being on the internet to being in the internet or in the metaverse, this number is going to explode. When this shift happens, defining and refining our metaverse identities through digital fashion is going to become a worldwide obsession. Since my Oculus purchase, I have been spending at least an hour in the metaverse, an hour per day in the metaverse. What do I do there? I game, I play, I meet with colleagues, I meet with potential clients, and I build worlds in the metaverse in Horizon World. But I have to admit that I have spent about a quarter of that time creating and dressing my avatars. Long hair I could never grow in real life become an instant reality. If I want a nose job, it's done in less than a second without pain or recovery. And how about that smashing Valentino pleated leather coat? In real life, it's too rich for my blood at $5,000. But I can buy a digital lookalike at a fraction of the price. So what is the avatar? What is your avatar? An avatar is your digital counterpart, and it is nearly impossible to navigate the metaverse without one. Sure, there are some apps where you float around as a formless presence, and having no physical body experience can be pretty cool. But you do need a physical representation to interact with others. And your avatar can take many different facial features, hairstyles, and skin tone. You can wear hats, you can have glasses, you can choose your outfit. But you need to get dressed, and you have to do it with style so that it does represent you properly. So that process illuminates how important fashion is to personal identity, both outside of the metaverse and in the metaverse. Currently, avatars are not universal. This means you have to create one from scratch for each of the applications that you're going to be using. This means that active VR users end up with many versions of themselves. It can be cartoons, anime, realistic, you name it. As far as I'm concerned, I would gladly drop some crypto to add my signature glasses or to wear a fabulous matrix coat with streaming binary. So let's talk about VR chat. Much of the action today around digital fashion takes place in the 2D metaverse. However, for genuine 3D fashion immersion today, VR chat is really your only option. Here, the bar to entry is pretty high. You can tour VR chat as a visitor, but you have to spend time chatting with others and visiting worlds to customize your avatar's look. How long it takes to activate a user account is not a set amount. Instead, you have an algorithm that measures your cooperation and contribution to the VR chat community before enabling advanced features. Interacting, I have to admit, can feel a little awkward on this platform when you start using it, and dressing your avatar can be and feel pretty high-tech. Let's talk about Decentraland. Decentraland is a fashion show organized in the metaverse. It actually just took place last March. So in Decentraland, you have designers that display their latest collections in fashion shows, and they present them to potential clients, to other designers, and to the press. In the Decentraland fashion show, pop-up shops were fully branded with merchandising, logos, and music, as well as invitations to follow designers on social media and subscribed to email list. What was great at Decentraland Fashion Show is that each showroom had a completely different vibe. So when not shopping, attendees were taking breaks at different VR stages that were graced with acts like Grimes and Blondish and were popular stops between digital shopping sprees. Needless to say that Fashion Week was a complete triumph and a real taste of the future to come. So let's talk about DressX and XR couture. I believe that the actual future of metaverse fashion lies with 3D. But while we're waiting for that to be perfected, photos augmented with digital looks are the real novelty fun for influencers. I love them. The way it works is that you send a high quality picture on which you would like to wear a digital item, beautiful clothing, and companies like DressX and XR Couture are going to dress you in the creation of your choice. It can be a paper doll for a fee. Some designs can cost as much as $1,000. But of course, if you want to spend the big bucks, one-of-a-kind NFT looks are still available. So go check out DressX and XR Couture online and you'll find out everything they can do for your stylish presence in the metaverse. Putting it all together, that's just a taste of what I predict will become a multi-billion-dollar industry. I will repeat the Slice mantra. First to market, first to succeed. Over 100,000 style mavens attended Fashion Week, and I bet you that those that did not attend regret it. Truth is that the big fashion brands who built showrooms for Decentraland got a huge boost that would have taken an enormous amount of money and a lot of time to achieve with traditional advertising. I would not be surprised if next year's Fashion Week in the Metaverse sees about 10 times the amount of attendance they received this year. If you need help building your boutique or presence in the Metaverse, contact Slice Marketing. This is what we do. We are the first global agency dedicated to metaverse marketing and design. We build crystal clear messaging that resonates with your audience in and outside the metaverse. So don't go it alone. Partner with Slice Marketing and gain visibility in the metaverse and stake your claim. Today is the time.